I've got a review today for you of the beQuiet Dark Mount Modular Mechanical Keyboard. I'm really excited about this one. And they also sent me their Dark Perk Ergo mouse to go along with it, which we'll take a look at. So first, let's go ahead and open this keyboard. I've got the main keyboard here. I'll set it right there. We have some information. Looks like kind of a manual. Set that right there. What else do we have in here? We have a nice black braided cable, USB-A, USB-C. We have what looks like a mouse kind of roller module with a display. So we have this. Get that up close. And it connects with the USB-C type connection. We will definitely check that out. We got here another module. This is a number pad, and it looks like a macro pad. I'm not sure what the slider does, but we will definitely find out, or how this even connects to the keyboard. But we're going to find out here in a minute. And what we have here looks like and feels like a wrist rest. And there's even more. Wait, there's more. Looks like another little rest, probably for the number pad. And some extra feet. There's several of those. I guess that's what all these are. Yeah, feet maybe. I don't know. We will find out. These have pads on them. These don't. So I'm not sure what they are. We'll find out. And we have the cheapy keycap removal tool and switch tool. And that's all that's in there. So let's take a look at the keyboard itself. Now this is called the beQuiet keyboard because I believe it has quiet switches. But as you can see, it is a mechanical keyboard. Full-size keys, not low profile. And it has a slight angle here to give you some ergonomics. The bottom does not have flip-out feet, so you can't adjust the angle. What we got on the back? We have a USB-C connection here for your computer, I suppose. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's not say that quite yet, because I think that this module probably... No, it does not. I think it fits right here. Pretty sure, and this is where you're going to connect the cable for your computer. So that fits very easily right there. Or I'm guessing, here's another one. It can fit on this side. It just depends on how you want it because it is modular. Do we have any more switches? Or any switches? No. All right. So we have this keyboard. So we have a mute button, play, pause, rewind, forward, tracks, connect. Oh, these are two buttons here. Select. And you got your volume. And yes, the keys do seem to be silent. Let's take off the cap and then check out the switches. Take off this function key. All right. Looks like we have double shot caps. Like so. And this is kind of translucent. so that the lights can shine through. That's my guess. Let's take out a switch. Here's the switches. And we have a north-facing RGB LED. So let's put that back in place. Put this cap back on. Now, like I said, this module, if you don't want it here, you can put it right there, just like so. So that's nice that you can move it around. And we have an inverted T here, and we have some extra keys that a lot of people will like a print key, screen lock, pause, home, up, down, end, all those good keys. And like I said, a dedicated row of function buttons, and you have your numpad and your macro pad. So we're going to hook this up to my MacBook here in a second after I show you this mouse that they also sent. Can't forget the mouse. Let's see what we got here. If there's anything else in here. You have the mouse. Ooh, now I'm liking that. We have the manual, and we have some extra stickers here for the bottom. Keep it slippity slidey on your desktop. This is really a lightweight mouse, and it's kind of cool because you can see inside. That's kind of neat. Now, I'm not sure what these buttons are. If it's yeah, it's probably power on and off, and probably a pairing button. Let's get a close up. Dark Perk, beQuiet. We have side buttons. We have left and right, USB-C, and a slightly ratcheting middle scroll wheel, which can also be pressed in. It does not continuously scroll. But what I'm loving here is this orange braided cable. And we have a if I can get it out of here, a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. And USB-A to USB-C cable. So yeah, we're going to hook these up to my MacBook Pro and give them a test, and I will let you know what I think about them. Here's what it looks like when you have the keyboard set up. And I wanted to mention that these little pads here are magnetic. You can hear it click into place on the bottom of this number pad. The number pad could go on either side. It can either go here, or you can put it on this side over here, like that. Now the way it works is, if you look on the bottom, let's get this, it has these little doors on either side, and there are connections here. There's one on each side, and it depends on which side you're going to put this number pad. If you're going to put it on this side, you take off this one, and then all you have to do is press this in on the bottom and slide it up, and look what happens here. This slides out, and if you were going to put it on this side, you would do the opposite side. So I'm going to put the little cover back on this one, like so. Whoops, got the wrong one. It clicks right in place. And now, of course, you're going to have to connect it on this side of the keyboard. So to do that, I need to remove this other little pad, and I'm going to unhook it from the USB cable. I'm going to flip this over. I'm recording this with one hand, if you couldn't tell. And just like with the thing, there's a little door here that pops off. It's magnetic. And now you can see that there's a USB-C connector sticking out, which will mate with this. So let's pop this back like that. And now we can plug it in just like that. Wow, okay, now everything is coming on. I'll talk to you about this here in a second. And now check this out. And the number pad is working. Yay! All right, so let's check this out. I don't know if this is going to work with the Mac. I might have to do some adjustments. If I press this button, nothing's working. Yeah, I'm going to have to see if this works with a Mac. Now, I did want to show you over here this little display. Now, you have to turn it on. You have to press this button. You can see that it's on, and you can press it again, and you will see that it has some different functions like clock and brightness. Like if I select the clock, you can have a stopwatch, or you can have the time, and you can set a timer. Okay, so now it's set to the clock. So you'll have a nice clock here. Now, I don't know how to set this yet. I'm assuming that there is a web-based program that I can use this to set some of these settings, like the clock and these macro buttons. And I'm going to check that out right now. If you want to customize some of the settings of the beQuiet keyboard, you'll need to go to this website, and it will find the device. You can see here, it just found it. And when I connect, then I can change some of the things like the background colors of the keys. I can change different colors. It works pretty well. All I have to do is just say, change the color. And you can pick between these main colors, or you can, do something special here by, going through and picking exact colors. And then once you do that, it will change on the keyboard itself. Like here I have red, and when I switch to green, it will switch the keys. You can also change the different RGB effects through this web page, but you can also do it on the little modular display. I'll show you that here in a second too. Let's see, some of the other things that you can do. You can change the key bindings if you want to map some keys to different things. Like I had to switch the Alt and Windows key because I'm a Mac user, and this keyboard does not have a switch just to do that for you. I had to say that the left Windows button is now the left Alt button, and vice versa. All right, we're going to do a little sound test. I've got this microphone right here, and I'm just going to do some typing so you can hear what it sounds like, because these switches are very quiet. Okay, we're going to check out the lighting effects of the keyboard. There aren't a lot. And to switch between them, you need to use this little media dock. And when it powers up, you can press this middle button and you can select the illumination option. And when you do, you can go through the different lighting effects. So this is the static effect. And to change the background color, you have to go into the web page that I showed you earlier to do that, to change the color. Right now it's set to cyan, or maybe that's blue, I don't know. Anyway, so let's go to a different effect. Here is the color wave effect. This is the tornado effect, kind of a rainbow tornado. This is the breathing effect. And we have a reactive effect where if you press a button, you can see that it's changing different colors. And let's see, what else do we have? We have one more. We've got a matrix effect. And that's all you get. So I tend to just set it to the static effect, and then I can change the background color if I want to, but I have to do that using that web page. Well, I have been using the beQuiet dark mount keyboard and the dark Perk mouse for like the last week or so. And there are things that I like about the keyboard, things I don't like. And I'm afraid that there's really nothing that I like about this mouse. I am so spoiled by a Logitech MX Master Mouse that I can't really use any other mice. I'm sorry. It's hard to be objective with mice once you find like your perfect mouse. And this one is so lightweight, it just feels like it's not even there. And unless I am insane and can't find it in this manual, you can't connect with Bluetooth. It's only the dongle. You have to use the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. I mean, it is very lightweight. When they say it's beQuiet, it's quiet. It moves smoothly on my desk. The button presses, well, I mean, I can hear the button presses, so it's not silent in that regard. It's just, it feels very cheap. I'm sorry, beQuiet, the company. I'm sorry. It's just not something that I would use myself. Other people might love it, especially gamers, I guess, because they might like a really lightweight mouse, and you can change the DPI with this button. I believe that's what this button's for, because if I push the button, my cursor is extremely fast where I can't even find it on the screen, which is what I just did accidentally. And I'm looking at my screen, and yeah, now I can't even find the darn thing. Okay, there, and now it's like too slow. So that's what this button does. It switches between the DPI. Yeah, this mouse isn't for me. Now the keyboard, I like the look of it. I can't fault the style. I like that they give you an option of putting the number pad on the left or the right, and the media controller thingy with the little display on the left or right. But here's the problem. I'm a Mac user. There isn't an easy way to switch between Windows and Mac mode. There aren't Mac keyboard keycaps. I have to go in and manually reassign the Windows and Alt keys to be the Command and Option key for a Mac. It's not a big deal, but it's something that I have to do. And the other problem is that the web-based customization tool will not let me customize these macro keys at all. It actually says on the web-based tool that you have to use the Windows software to do that. I don't have a Windows machine because I'm a Mac user, so I can't customize those little buttons. So that's kind of a bummer. And they aren't like the buttons on a Stream Deck, an Elgato Stream Deck, which I'm also spoiled with because that's what I use here. I've got one and I have it set up and I can easily customize it. And you can customize the graphics on the buttons themselves, and you can't do that with the beQuiet. Now the number pad itself is nice if you're a number pad user, which I'm not. beQuiet's not going to be happy with me. They're going to tell me to be quiet. And I have to say that even if I took away the number pad, because I'm not going to use it because I can't customize it, and it makes the keyboard too big for my personal liking. I don't like the switches. I do not like the switches at all. First of all, I like a little sound, but even though they are quiet, I don't like the feel of them. They feel like they need to be lubed. They feel dry. They feel scratchy when I'm typing. They don't have any thock whatsoever. Yeah, it's just, this keyboard isn't for me. I'm sorry, beQuiet. It's well made. It provides features for people that want modularity and a number pad and a quiet keyboard, and who aren't picky with the feel of their switches. I am not a mechanical keyboard expert. Not even going to pretend to be, but I have reviewed a lot of mechanical keyboards, and I just know what I like the feel of and what I like the sound of, and this one, unfortunately, isn't it. So it looks nice. It's well made. It has some cool features, but it's not personally for me. If you like the look of it, if you're a Windows user, if you want a keypad that can go on the other side, if you're left-handed, I'm left-handed, but I don't use a keypad, you might love this keyboard. And if you're one of those people, be sure to check the description, because I have a link where you can buy one for yourself and check it out. I hope this review was helpful to you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you would use a keyboard like this. Let me know what your favorite keyboard of all time is. And if you like these reviews and want to see more, please consider subscribing. It really does help out my channel. And as always, I hope you have a great day.